So the story so far, we've only been through one session. We were thrown into a very precarious situation right out of the top of the game, where we were tied to a chair, knocked out. Well, I should say knocked out, tied to a chair. The room was then set on fire, and there was a giant spider that attacked us. We managed to work through all of these issues, only to find out that Nico has been captured by, I don't know, a large South American man is the way that they describe it, right? So, in this case, we're, trying to find Nico. We have spoken with Andre, who's still a creep, consistent, if anything. And from there, we have basically kind of putted around Paris a little bit, and we've just gotten to to Mars. So here we are. We've literally just arrived to this section here. But once again, first playthrough. Really excited to see what happens. It's all new to me, so sit back, enjoy the ride, and we'll see how it goes.
A chain-link fence barred the entrance to the docks. There was a glow of light at the window of the hut.
Okay. Got a fence, we've got a hut. So the reason we're down here, if I remember the setup correctly, is because the guy who has presumably captured Nico had a lot of import-export issues things happening down here at the docks, so we've made our way to the docks. Got steps, looks like the area continues down there. We've got two different barges. We have some debris.
It was just a heap of chains and stuff.
Okay, that could be good. Chains and stuff is good.
There was nothing there I wanted.
Nothing there that you wanted. Okay. Very pensive, George, in here. Let's grab the fence, see what the fence is about. Oh, we have a cutscene. Oh, it's a dog!
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
Well, apparently I misread that situation a little bit. This is interesting. We changed camera angle here. Chimney. Okay, Chimney is a new addition to this. What the dog?
It was a mean-looking guard dog.
Growling. Does it follow us if we walk around? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. It's a neat little addition. Yeah, we'll get to the Bonnie treat here in just a moment, Summer. I saw it come through. Do not worry. We shall get the Bonnie treat going.
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in.
Okay. Oh, right. We should take a look at the situation here with our inventory. So we've got a poison dart that apparently doubles as a lockpick. We have a worm from a tequila bottle.
It was the label I'd found in the Glee's gallery.
Sure, the label, which is how we found this particular location.
It was Nico's lipstick.
Nico's lipstick, right?
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse.
Right, there's an eclipse that seems to be relevant to, what's going on. Perhaps some motivations.
It was the letter to Nico from that creep Lavender. Sickening.
Yeah, this is sort of a little bit of a love letter, if I recall.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Ubier. So Ubier presumably is the person who has kidnapped Nico. Generally, like kind of put the hit out, if you will.
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart.
Right, so then we... that's what we've got going on here. Okay.
Yeah,
Talk
boy.
to the dog. Okay. Let's maybe poke our head in the window. Barking in there. Oh. Bottle down into the water.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Okay. We can talk to him now. Time.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Fair enough.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Good timing.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
20.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
Okay.
Does number 20 have rabies?
Nah, just a bad attitude. Like I said, he's a trained attack dog. They took him when he was a puppy and messed with his head to make him the way he is.
Aw.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Oh.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
Not after.
I have to make a
This guy's
delivery
voice
to
is
Condor
crazy.
Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other.
That's how it works.
Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker. Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
I want to get this guy like a glass of water or something.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her. The docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah, struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me. I have these very exotic panties.
Never mind,
George.
you pervert.
It's the new hanky. There you go, Brush. Yeah, the plot has changed to save the dog. I'm pro dog for sure. Let's make sure the dog gets a good home.
Have you ever heard of Professor Ubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know, a man
Beans.
can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
It smells amazing in this hut.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Oh.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
What do you mean, beans?
This is the dart that the Indian shot at my girlfriend.
Sheesh. That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice.
right. Good talk over here. Yo, Johnny, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Little Broken Sword 2 for you fine folks. Thanks for sending your folks on over here. Hope you had a good stream. What's up, your neighbor who? People like peas. Yeah, stand up for peas. Let's hear you. Definitely don't want to be around this guy when it's related to the indigestion or digestive issues, I guess. But there you go. Hey, Mitchell. Good to see you. Hide your chocolate cakes. That sounds amazing. Right now, chocolate cake. What's up, Wills? Welcome, welcome. Getting some Z's. Bonnie, enjoy the treat. Yeah, for sure. I should probably do that probably right now, actually. Totally your friend, yeah. You've been Johnny'd. Well, welcome. Good to be Johnny'd. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing a playthrough of Broken Sword 2 right now. Had a pretty good stream so far. We got a new PB in Darkside Detective. We had a fun but ultimately fruitless little bit of grind of Monkey Island 1 on the speedrunning side of things. And now we're just chilling out, trying to figure out how to get into the docks here. It's pretty interesting little situation. Looks like we've exhausted everything here, so.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
But let me get this treat for Summer here really quick. So let me we do hold here. There we go. 3 to the BRB screen. I will be back in just a moment while I go get the dog. Hang tight. Alrighty. Here we go. Ooh, fun. You want a treat? Can you sit? Here we go. Thanks, Summer, if you're still around. Appreciate it. One is from Summer Bomb. There you go. Good munches. Good crunches. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Thank you for waking up for that one. She was snoozing, but she was just passed out on the couch, so no big deal. Oh, we got a yawn. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Got the good scritches happening. It's behind the ear is the sweet spot. She really likes that one. There we go. All right. Gonna go back to bed? Okay. No problem. You let me know. We're back. Alright, she's hanging out in here. Very good. Yawn emote when, yeah. So it's a kind of a funny story that if you look in above there to Galaxy's emote there, it looks like she's yelling, right? And that's the shaking and the whole thing. But actually, that is actually a picture of her yawning that I've skillfully changed into a situation where it looks like she's screaming, which is hilarious. It's a little little fun fact for you. Okay, so the chimney is interesting. We've kind of chatted about everything we possibly could here. I do wonder if we need to maybe do something similar to Guybrush, and maybe have the dog take a nap, if you know what I mean. But I don't know yet. The only thing I can really think of would be the dart, obviously.
Without a way of firing the dart, I would never have been able to propel it fast enough to puncture the mutt's hide.
I hope that's not the actual solution. That would be a bummer. I guess, should we take a look at the steps over here? There's nothing else with the chimney, right? Before we go.
Ouch! That's hot.
Okay, so it's hot. Okay. I'm wondering, we can't, like, you know, dump something in there, right? Obviously, the clue is that it's hot. It's hot stuff. Okay. All right, we'll come back to that. Come back to that. Let's take a look at the steps. Look at this animation down here. Look. All right. All right. And yeah, we're playing the original on this one. I was going back and forth whether or not I wanted to do the remaster. But I remember the first game was pretty dividing. It was a bit polarizing on which one I should do for that, like director's cut versus original. So I just stuck with the original on this one too. Oh, we got a hook. Don't mind if I do. Work. So
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook for hooking boats.
a boat hook for hooking boats.
It was a short wooden-handled boat hook.
Okay. That could come in handy, I suppose. We got a bottle over here. What's out of reach?
The bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was going to get me into that water if I could help it.
It does look a little nasty down there. However, we have a boat hook to hook boats. This might be good enough, right?
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something.
And
The
how
bottle,
quickly?
Even if I couldn't find a use for it, I cleaned up the dock a little.
That's right. Oh, good. More inventory. You'd think that we just saved somebody's life, but instead we just grabbed a bottle out of the water.
It was the beer bottle that slob of a watchman had dumped in the sea, now half full of filthy dock water. The
Oh,
label read,
right.
Surge, the beer that clears your head.
Surge. Surge like the, everybody ever, has anybody ever drank a Surge before? The Surge soda? So that reminds me of. Okay, platform, we've got 20, of course, making their presence very known. The trapdoor goes in there. Back up the steps. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got just about everything that this screen has to offer in terms of the initial inventory, at least. I should try to find Surge and drink it on stream, actually. But let me see if I can show this to you folks here. This is it going to come through? This is Surge. Citrus, it's a citrus flavored thing, but it's just like an absurd amount of sugar. An absurd amount of sugar. It was really big like when I was like younger. And then it disappeared. Only to well, I think it's made a comeback based on what we just saw there, but who knows if it's the same. I feel like it's probably not. Like, I don't know, it's almost too much sugar to be allowed legally these days. Who knows? But yeah, it wasn't like the best soda in the world, but it was certainly a memorable one. Alright, so I guess let's save really fast here. Well, it's Surge, 'cause that's how it goes. I don't know what's going to happen if I try going up this trapdoor here. Oh, I didn't expect to do things.
A shabby old overcoat hung from a peg near the door. Impaled on a spike were a number of documents. It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence.
You leave.
The watchman was big and bulgy, like a sack of potatoes.
That's
His
very
flushed and bloated face wore a sleepy, amiable expression. It was a large bucket filled with coal. It was an old iron stove, which heated the hut and the watchman's dinner.
See the key ring there.
Something was bubbling in the watchman's saucepan.
Something.
It was the only source of light in the watchman's hut.
Okay, there's a lot of things going on in here.
It was a packet with a picture of a boxer dog on the front.
Okay, 20s treats.
It was an old blackened kettle.
He's drinking the beans. Liquefy the beans. Can we reach
Couldn't
anything?
reach the coat.
Nothing else down here, right? In the lower part doesn't look like it.
Couldn't reach the door without climbing into the room.
Okay.
I couldn't reach the documents.
Yeah, so we can't.
I couldn't reach that far.
What's in the
It
box?
was a box of blank forms.
Oh, what's in the box? Okay, good.
No way could I reach the light from where I was standing. I couldn't reach the bucket. It was a large bucket filled with coal.
Excuse me.
Huh? Who's there?
What? Well, that was great. That's great. The fact that that was just like completely unexpected was great.
Hey, 20. My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
A game over scream. That would have been amazing. Like a death by fart.
I don't.
Here's the hook here. Can't reach it. Okay. So this platform looks like it has something to do. Is that in front of the side door here? So maybe the play is to like get the guy to try to leave the room somehow. Good thing this guy has no sense of, I don't know, space, I guess.
I couldn't reach the packet.
Oh, the fart was great.
Could
Okay, so we can't reach anything in here. Not really. So I suppose this sort of thing needs to be done. Could we maybe
No,
hook the
that's
coat?
wrong.
It's wrong. Okay. I offended you, George. Sorry.
Hello?
I gotta be careful about this because I'm gonna have to get knocked out of here, but I am glad that anytime we talk to the Watchman, there's just an absurd fart noise. Back up we go. Take care here.
No.
Okay, so I guess
I couldn't reach the cup. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug. It was an old black. I couldn't reach the kettle.
okay.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Chill out, George. We're just spitballing here, pal.
No. Nope.
I feel like throwing the dart, right? This is sort of what I'm thinking about. I don't know why quite yet, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. Thinking like throwing it at like the door or throwing it at something like might suggest like he would leave. Yeah, you'd think so, right? Neighborhood who? Yeah, you'd think you could just like be like, oh, that worked once, right? Poison dart, why not again? Just toss it in the beans here. And can we do it with the tequila worm? I feel like we're gonna have to
at all.
not enough poison for the potato, yeah. I wonder if we can combine anything.
Not such a good.
Bottle. The bottle's interesting. You can do
That
so much
would-
with the bottle, but
That would.
okay. Well, I guess we've lowered this platform thing here. So I wonder if maybe that we can have another conversation with this guy now. This is very like, and if that's the case, and it would check out. Broken Sword 1 always seemed like one of those things where you need to like, you know, see something from a different angle, then come back around, and then kind of do the same thing again, and it's a little bit different. You got a
You
bottle.
dropped your beer bottle.
Not me, pal.
Yes, you did. I saw you drop it right in the sea. Don't you know better than to dump your trash in the ocean?
I don't see no fish complaining.
Well,
See you later.
oh wait, if the platform is down, no, I guess the platform is back here.
Hey, 20.
Do you want the
That
worm?
dog looked like he already had more worms than he needed.
Aw, somebody help this dog. Want these
He didn't look like a
sniffer dog? Want your bottle? Can I poke you? A little poke? A little boop? Okay. Tough one. All right. The bottle. And can we fill the bottle with
The
something?
bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Oh, it had water in it. Okay. Grab it. Oh, we popped the top.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
Okay.
That chimney looked
Very exposed. This is good.
It was the metal cone I'd taken from the chimney of the watchman's hut.
All right, here we go. Now what to stick inside? What do we do? Poison dart? No, absolutely not. The worm. I guess more water.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up
Oh,
with
here we
smoke.
go. Okay, we're literally cooking right now. Okay. I assume we need to rush. Oops. I'm of two minds. I don't know if I need to grab something through the little window there, but more likely I need to climb in here and grab something. Oh, yeah, we're in. Okay, we're in. We need, for sure, the thing in the
The
box.
box contained nothing but blank
But
forms.
don't we want a form, though?
The box con-
No, okay, we don't. Sounded like a good idea. All right, the biscuits we'll take. yeah. Let's take everything. Here we
The
go.
packet was full of dog biscuits.
Okay, do we want to grab the, beans?
Baked beans in ketchup.
In ketchup. All right, well, do we want to maybe...
Uh,
No? Okay. Do we want to...
uh,
No? Okay. Just, just things that make sense. That's fine.
I
Cattle.
couldn't think of one.
Got
That mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was.
coal.
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
Okay.
Who was I to argue with irrational superstition?
I mean, sure. Makes sense.
Yow!
Okay.
Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain.
Okay. Yeah, he just stuck it in his pocket, right? Commit arson. Yes, there you go.
No.
Hey, maybe we just give him the treats. He'll like us after that. I'm wondering if there's anything else we need to do here. Light off.
I realized that
That could have been a great idea. Who knows?
one piece of dirty coal is quite enough.
All right, it's up to you. Suit yourself.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth.
Nothing in the pockets, though, George? Come on. Adventure Game 101. I think we've interacted with everything that we can. I really thought we needed
It was
something
a box.
in the
The
box
box
there.
contained nothing.
We need to kind of fake a form or something, but might be on the wrong path here. Okay, so we've got some things. We've got things. I'm going to quickly save under the Surge title here, and we're going to try to peek our head out here.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Just hold on to that dog.
Hold on to that dog. Okay. Well, I feel like this has been okay. This has been a good positive moment. Try the door. I didn't see the door as a, I mean, unless that was what you meant. Bork. Bork. Can we give you a treat?
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
I wonder if we need to maybe...
My arms were...
Are we gonna drown the dog? I hope not. I hope not. It's all starting to come together, and I don't know if I like it. Dog biscuit on platform.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
Good munches, good crunches.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking.
Yeah.
It soon passed.
Well, speak for yourself, George. No! Where'd he go?
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a...
Okay.
well, like a dog.
Alright, that dog better remain okay. Alright, so we've got a padlock here.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
Can we pick it?
I decided I would not be able to pick a 5-barrel hardened steel heavy-duty padlock with a dart.
Which climb it, I guess? Yes, alright, there we go. Alright, dog is still swimming over there. As long as it doesn't get too tired. It's fine. Okay, here we are. We've made it to the next section. Well, let's go. This way.
The sign looked as if it was firmly attached to the wall. Anyway, I didn't really want it as a souvenir. It read Pont de Nord, fine wine producers. I didn't recognize the label.
Okay. Clamp?
The clamp was held in a mechanism which forced its jaws open. I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like they could snap shut at any moment.
Okay.
I couldn't reach the wheel and couldn't see any point in climbing up to it.
Okay. This is interesting, huh? We've got a door here. We can't go backwards. We can scroll further over. What do we have over here, first line?
It read Condor Transglobal. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside. It read,
Okay.
This sign also looked firmly attached to the wall.
Alright, so is there anything else up here? So we got the sign, the wheel, the door, this clamp. All of this seems to be related to bring these barrels downwards.
A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
We're gonna get this snippy thing here if I try picking the lock again?
That would never work.
Yeah, we did, okay. A little less snippy, at least. We're gonna try both doors here, just to make sure we're covering our bases. Not much we can do with the clamp, it
That
appears at
would
the
never
moment.
work.
That's fine. So I guess we'll do the thing it probably wants me to do, which is to try the door. Oh, we're knocking. Okay.
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Okay. Okay. Got a ladder over here. It doesn't look like we can scroll any further to the left. So we'll start crawling up here.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
Good climb. How do I feel about George as a person? I don't know. I think George is an interesting character. He's very much an American. Like, they really played that up in the first game, which is pretty entertaining, I thought. But yeah, I don't know. George is an alright lead character for an adventure game, I think. It's both accessible, as well as a little bit of a goofball. And, yeah, I don't know. Enjoyed the thing with him.
The metal housing prevented me from getting to the fan.
Metal
It
housing.
was a duct from a ventilation fan.
A window. Oh. Oh, it's the guy. Oh, this is... Got two people here. Oh boy, okay.
It was the creep who kidnapped Nico, and I had a score to settle. The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates. The room was filled with transglobal crates.
Crates.
It was a powerful fan. Lucky for me, that window was unlocked.
Okay, so obviously we can't just jump in here. We probably shouldn't yell out to this guy, I feel like.
I couldn't reach the blades of the fan, which was just as well. If I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again.
And that's what matters. We jam this in here?
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
So what does that do?
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
Okay. Bit of a tough situation at work here with these two. It's kind of a funny look, isn't it? Friend with no filter. Yeah, you gotta have to keep an eye on him a little bit, right? just going at
I
it there.
decided there was a better way to attract their attention.
Okay.
The boat hook was jammed in the dented fan blades.
Okay.
The fan was a real mess. A splintered boat hook, dented blades, and a shorted motor.
All right. Is there anything else in here that? I mean, like, I guess we're trying to make noise. Am I right?
I decided there was...
Maybe we can do more to the fan out here.
The metal housing...
No. Let's keep poking around. Maybe we're missing something here. Oh, we can open the other window too? No.
The window was jammed shut.
Glad we had a cutscene for that. It's the barrel. What do we got going on with this barrel here? You're gonna stand right in front of it. Oh. Okay. So this... So this chucks barrels down onto, I guess, a boat down there. With a satisfying clonk. Anything else over here? No, this looks like we're pretty much locked and loaded here. Okay. I guess we need to distract them is the idea, right? So we need to make noise. We don't really have much in the way of noisy things, do we? I mean, like, this is metal. The coal.
A fine old oak barrel. The
Okay.
clamp consisted of 2 metal jaws, which would close when weight was applied to them.
All right. Can we put, like... And this is... So we have unlimited barrels, I guess. I like George's thinking face, because that's also what I was like, what does that mean? Let me head down here. Where are these barrels going? Maybe this is important to the situation here. Nice little slide there. Good job, George. You also knock on the door. I guess they're going to hear the knock. I don't know if we want to do that. Considering, right?
Who is it?
Is it pizza delivery?
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in, or I'll bust down the door.
Okay.
Oh, George.
I'm coming.
Probably should have saved before
He
that.
didn't sound too happy.
Okay, we're running. I don't know if this is a timing thing or not. Does he come over here and eat barrel, kid? Something like that. Oh, yes. He fell right into my trap. Well, Home Alone action here. Oh, the cheer as well. Let's go. Okay, so let's save barrel. I'm gonna just check and see what happens if we go inside. We've got a second person. However, they might not be in a great mood either, but maybe they'll be happy that this guy who's been giving them a hard time is, taking a nap, for lack of a better term. Okay, we are in. We are in here. Drawers. Very good. So the fan was about the noise. Couldn't hear the knocking. Oh, this other guy's gone, huh? Okay,
The
cool.
only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Okay. Yeah, he could save the dog. Perfect. Yeah, this...
Among the paperwork
better
which
now.
adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coramonte City.
Coramonte City. Amazing. Okay, that's good. Locked, eh?
It was locked.
Anything else on the notice board? Have
There was
we...
nothing else of any interest on the notice board.
Gotta ask these questions. All right, key in the filing cabinet, right?
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Oh, you know what this is time for? What?
It was locked.
Okay.
I'd need a crowbar or a stick of dynamite to open that cabinet, but I wasn't here to check out the filing system.
Okay. That's fine. Why'd you make it a hit spot if it's not gonna be used? Fine.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
No, except one or something like that. These all seem to be in there. All right, let's take a look at what's happening further. Oh, it's the guy.
Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
What is it? What do you want, little guy?
The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates.
Can we uncrate you?
Hi, I'm not going to hurt you.
Quaramonte!
Is that where you're from? Coramonte City?
Quaramonte! Quaramonte!
Okay.
This is okay. So this is not the voice I expected this this character to have. I'm here for it. I just yeah, it's very interesting.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
Well, you are also speaking English. Very clearly does not know.
Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks.
Hey,
Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted?
George.
Do you know what this is?
Peito. Lotseka peito. Hinyakot lagoino mutu.
Sorry, I had to let the dog out. Let me really quick turn that channel point redemption off. I think we gotta cut the dog off here. She's going to bed. Boop. There we go. Let's continue. Let's continue. What do we have? Poison dart.
This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotseka peito fnor.
Okay. Good talk.
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
What am I looking at here?
Hey, you're manacled.
Okay.
Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here.
What is going on right now? Move around pretty well. It's not Indy, that's for sure. Can't move those crates.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
So we're just gonna let him go.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
All right. Fine. Enjoy your new life among the boxes, my friend. Happy to help. Okay. The only other thing I see here is this elevator. I think we've clicked on everything else. Guess we'll give it the old
I couldn't
shot
pry
here.
the doors apart with my bare hands. There was usually an easier way to do it.
Oh, button. How about that? Thing. Elevator going up. Okay. We've made it to the next level. Oh,
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
a great question. So what do we have?
The crate
Crates?
bore the familiar logo of Condor Transglobal, but no clues to its contents.
This one has some
The
holes
little
in the top.
crate was precariously balanced. The little crate was precariously balanced.
Okay, can we throw a piece of coal at it?
Nope, that wasn't going to help.
Hoping that would knock it over, but sure. Okay, George, no worries, no worries, no worries. So we can't move, right? Because we're trying to keep the door open. Oddly enough, there are, of course, other buttons, but I guess that forces people to not come up.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
Okay. Cool. Totally overthinking that.
I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side.
Oh.
Danger. Live contents do not drop.
Live contents. Use the dart to pry it open somehow.
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
They were heavy.
I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and releasing its live contents.
If the live content is Nico.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Okay, we've got a pulley? Was this the pulley here? We got a statue. I guess we need to kind of move these things around.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
We have rope. We are ropeless currently.
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move. The statue looked as if it was Central or South American in origin. It was a pulley attached to a long rail which ran the length of the building. It wasn't much use though. No rope.
Okay, yeah.
The crate was labeled Danger. Live contents do not drop. There were small holes in the top and sides and scratchy noises coming from inside.
Contains the stream. Yeah, the thing will go out if we're not careful here. Let's keep scrolling over. We got a door. Got a window again. The window's treated us well so far. Don't see anything else over there. That's the window. Door. Cool. Okay. All right. This is fine. We're doing all the things. All right, let's try the door. No, it's window. Let's go window first. Window is sneakier.
There was no way to open that window. The window was not designed to open.
Okay, window's out. The window is out.
A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors.
Let's get rid of the beam, maybe, yeah.
These doors were not going to open.
Okay, so I presume that we need to get this pulley attached to this statue and then throw that through the door. That allows us to exit and also move the pallet. That's my my guess. But to do so, we need some sort of rope. Does not seem like there is a rope in the vicinity at the moment. I'm sure there's one around. There's one up here, obviously. Another one. Okay. What's the switch? Because we've got a switch and a button. Oh, a light? Did that do a single thing? Scratch marks. Hang on. Oh, what are you? Hang on.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
Okay. Door, huh?
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall.
Oh. Boy, that could have taken
Then
me
I found a
forever to figure
small
out.
round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling. Just as I'd hoped, a secret room.
Let's go. Okay. All right, folks. Here we go. We're gaming. We're gaming.
Nico!
Oh, we have to do this ourselves. Just turn around, exit. Hey.
was a grotesque little statue of a figure carrying a shield and a spear. Nico was trussed up like a chicken, but she didn't appear to be harmed.
Okay. Well, she's got a rope. And I know that we're here to save Nico too, but we did need the rope as well. So that's good. It's good news to us. All right, let's see if we can cut through the rope here and get her free. Keep the rope.
There. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, Georges. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Oubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
We take the fetish, I guess. Why not, right? Oh, good. More inventory. Tape. That tape's gonna be handy.
I decided to keep the masking tape. It was bound to be of some use to me.
Bound George too soon. Alright, I think we are good. We've got a ton of things, right? We've literally maxed out our inventory. Look at this. Gravy. Okay. Cool. And yeah, that switch is sneaky. I thought as soon as it lit up and we saw the scratch marks there, I was like, but that could have been
We can't use the elevator.
very long
If that
time.
thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got rope now.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Okay, fine. We'll play it your way. We'll play it your way, George. Oop, I clicked on Nico. I meant to click on the rope. I guess we'll get caught up, might as well.
Okay, tell me what you know about Condor.
Yeah.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Good start.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America, a place called Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs.
And like some person downstairs repeating that over and over again. Let's not forget.
Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Box
Well,
guy.
I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightened me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Okay.
Did you know Oubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
Nothing
She
good.
died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Oubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
The eye of the tiger. He's a drug smuggler.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moo?
Yes, you remember him?
Yeah, I love Moo.
Well, of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh
Same.
no, he reappeared after the broken sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Moo knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, He got a sudden promotion.
Oh, good for Moo. Oh, that was like a shocking, weird thing that happened. Moo just disappeared at the end of that one. It was like, how dare they take Moo away from us?
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard
George.
Pablo call the dwarf.
Oh, George.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
Not weird at all.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
There.
Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poison dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Okay. I think we're all caught up as far as that goes. Let's grab the rope and see if we can't get this thing on the pulley. Oh, of course.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
Come on, dude.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
Ah. I don't know, can we use this thing to extend it somehow?
The rope was...
Oh man, what do we do here?
I didn't want to risk dropping...
I mean, can we go back down again?
Nothing happened. That was probably because the elevator was already on this floor. I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked the light beam with something else.
Okay, so we basically can't go. We can't go back down. Yeah, let's talk to Nico. Can Nico stand in front of the door or something? I don't know why we would need the other crate, but maybe that's
There
what
was
happened
nothing
here?
else I wanted to talk to Nico
We
about
have
at that time.
We've clipped into the door here. Can I get out? Okay, good.
These doors were not going to open.
Yeah, let's see, I guess, if we can get Nico to stand in front of the door, because...
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about.
Oh, no. Okay, we were trying to do that. Okay. So, all right. We can figure something out here. Whoa. What was that? Photoelectric
I decided
cell.
to leave the electric eye alone.
Okay, so that's the... We put this in front of it? Nico, I'm going to need you to take a chill pill here, walking in front of the point. We cover it with this. Oh, that looks like that's sticky. Still sticky. Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Okay. So we can reintroduce the crate into whatever is going on over here. Again, don't know specifically what we want. Okay, so that moves the live crate over. Does that mean we can move the pallet carrier now? Because if we can do that, if we can get the pallet carrier available, we can crank
There wasn't
that.
enough room to move the handle.
Because I think this is that we can crank it up, right? Okay, this seems good. We pump this thing up. Oh yes, George, yes.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor,
Let's go.
and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics,
What on earth are you doing?
trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
To be fair, Nico was not around for our previous, solutions to puzzles. Okay, so this should be able to hook on the pulley now, right? Yeah. Okay. Now the question is, do we just use the pulley? Is there a
I
used
didn't
pulley?
want to remove the rope from the pulley.
That's fair. That's fair.
The statue looked way...
Okay, so how the heck do we operate the pulley system? Not with that. We lower the carrier. Get out of the way, Nico. Push it. Give it a push.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Okay. It's one of these ones where I feel like I just need to figure out what the game wants me to do.
I didn't want...
I don't think you can.
I didn't see a need to raise the cart again.
Yeah, just move it. Just move this thing. Maybe Nico can help me.
It was too heavy.
Move on my own, right? So that, yeah, it must be Nico. It must be Nico.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Freedom!
Okay, push!
There we go. Push!
Great teamwork.
There we
Nice
go.
to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
All right, let's go. Oh, hang on. Before we do this, let's take a moment here to save. Let's do it. It's never that straightforward, is it? We got cable. The door, of course. Okay.
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bare hands, but it was too far to the other end of the cable to escape that way.
Can we use maybe like this got like kind of a hook situation? Maybe we could slide down
Nico,
it.
I have a great idea.
Oh yes. Good thing they weigh the same. Yes, the dog.
Josh, where have you been? Never mind that. Do you have the Mind
Let's go.
Stone? Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, Andre. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nicole. Thank you so much, Andre. George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coramonte City.
Coramonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
Ooh.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
Claramonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America.
Okay. Oh yes.
Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
Oh. All right, let's go. We are in vacation mode. Let's do it. Vacation Jason in the house.
Hey, it's market day. I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Coramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
Amazing. Looks like we're still in a cutscene here. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity right now to put a pin in it for the evening. I very much would like to continue playing, but I think that the next section, this looks like a new chapter, if you will, so I might pick this one up on Tuesday. So if you are enjoying it, we'll be back on Tuesday to do a bit more of it. Thanks very much, everybody, for tuning in. Seems like we've done a pretty good job. This has been such a fun game here. Vacation.